Alright, how's everybody doing? This is Lucas the Dukas, and we are once again checking out a fucking glorious ship that has been found on the workshop. So this thing is quite impressive. This is the AS Kems E100 drop ship facility. So it's a majority of light armor and glass. So what you saw me do in the beginning of the episode may not have been the greatest decision, but I just thought it was so cool to pass up like a great escape dropship escape onto the planet while being attacked. I just thought that it might be epic, but yeah, this thing is quite fragile actually, so I wouldn't suggest doing anything like that. It does have a couple turrets to defend itself, so it is capable of defending itself, but it's not, you could fly this into battle, but I would not suggest that you do that. So, as you can see, this is a very, very impressive ship. There's actually a pretty beautifully designed diagram that is on the creator of this ship's Steam page. So, it's really cool to see ship creators do something like that, to take the extra time to sort of give us a little bit of a map of their ship, especially when it's a bigger one like this one. Another thing that I quite enjoy is this nice little curved thruster bay. Very, very nice looking. Nice hydro thruster for forward propulsion. And what makes this thing such a great ship and such a brilliant vanilla design, there is not one mod used on this thing, nor is there a piston or rotor being used. So it's very stable, and it has these drop ships. So this is more of a colonization type station ship. I wouldn't really call it like these escape vessels for really anything other than colonizing a planet. Obviously, if you're in a scenario where this thing's getting attacked, you could do what I did and fly off in one of these. I mean, why not? Try to stack all of your resources, all your most valuable stuff into one of these ships, and then end up escaping with it. So, as you can see, all you gotta do is, when you want to either build this or place it down, just place the bottom 3 drop ships facing towards the planet. Or, it doesn't really matter what direction you faced in, because they have thrusters in every direction along with the Atmo thruster. So you don't have to be pointing them towards the ship. I just figure it's a little easier and a little bit more cinematic this way. So let's enter in the first door here. Let's get our little spaceman. And the door would be at the very tippy top of this thing. There's a couple different ways to get in it. There is a hangar section. My inertial dampeners are off. So yeah, this is the front door right here, right at the tippy top of this thing, right by the curved hydro thruster. A couple more things to point out is we got a hangar bay right here, and this is where you'd be doing all of your ship work. So yes, right here we have the solar panel array equipped with 80 different solar panels along with 20 batteries to keep it very self-sufficient. Right here we have the bridge command center, where the captain of this vessel might spend a majority of his time sort of coordinating all the different functions it has. Right here would be the cargo capacity room, along with a bunch of different signs that might help you be a little bit more organized in there. So let's go to the front entrance and check out the rest of this thing from the inside. Such an impressive ship. It is a bunch of glass on the outside, so wherever you're going to put this, you're just going to get the most incredible views. Alright, so as I said, it's really cool to be on the inside of this ship, because you can see like the whole formation and the whole like design of it from the inside. Really gives you a sense of the scale for this thing. It's actually quite large. We also have a little bit of directions, so you could use that map that he has supplied for us, or you could use the little LCD panels to sort of guide your way through this thing. So you see, we got some cryogenic chambers. Down here would be the crew quarters, sort of your personal area for some of your crew. As you can see, we have some small cargo containers sort of sprinkled around here. We also have some outlooks right here, so if you want to sit down with some of your friends and sort of check out maybe a preemptive scout, sort of see if anybody's approaching. If you don't have sensors, which I do not think we do have sensors. So we got the bathroom and the showers. Keep it clean in here, you guys. Keep it clean. Which leads me to my next question. How do I keep it clean if all I have is a vent to be showering with? We're just gonna pressure wash ourselves. Yeah, so as I said, this is completely vanilla, so we can't have modded showers or bathrooms or anything like that in here, but it is awfully commendable to create a fully vanilla ship like this. Alright, just a beautiful bridge going through the center of all of these different rooms. As you can see over there, we have the jump drive room. This thing is fitted with at least 10 jump drives. So yes, very, very capable ship. Going here, we have another sign. Jump drive room compound to the left, and production is on the top floor to the right. And to the forward, it'd be the dropship bays. So we will be checking out the dropship bays in 1 second. Let's check out the production while we can. So yes, oh my gosh. You're just walking over all of your production capabilities. So as you can see, we have upgrade modules as well. So I always like to see ships that have a bunch of assemblers and refineries and stuff, but they do also, you know, leave a little bit of room to put those upgrade modules on there. So as you can see here, we have, oh my gosh, a configurable LCD panel with all of the component summaries you might need, from the motors to the grav gens to your hydrogen to your ice and all that good stuff. As you can see, we got a little display panel to control it all. And let's go into the side and check out the jump drive compound. A lot of stuff, a lot of compact detail in this thing, while it also being vanilla. So you can do a lot with just the vanilla blocks, you guys. So, you know, just a simple jump drive room. A little bit of room to access everything you might need to. Also have towards the bottom production room, tunnel to the gyro room, and the hangar bay. So yeah, a very cool addition to this thing is, you know, he gave you, you know, things aren't just sort of like blocked in. So let's say if a jump drive did take some damage, you have more than enough room to come down here into somewhat of the bowels of the ship and do a lot of repair work. Or obviously, you know, a crew member that was dedicated to doing that. Sort of like a Starship Enterprise kind of feel. Got a bunch of upgrade modules. More production on the bottom here. Ooh. I like that sound of walking on glass. I don't know why, but I do. So, to the right is the hangar bay. And we are heading... I think this would be the gyro room right here. All the way down here. Oh my god. Yes, this would be the gyro room. So as I was saying, just if anything gets damaged, you know, it's all accessible. At least most of it is accessible. With also some room to do whatever you might want to do down here. A little bit of excess room to work around with. So let's fly back up here, go to the hangar room. Looks like we can also travel through the ship a little bit right there. It's very nice. So yes, let's go to the hangar bay. As you can see, some landing gears to spice things up a little bit. Awfully good decision. And here would be. So you got a little bit of room here, along with some hangar doors to pop down and drop down a small ship. So we got some lights flashing here. Maybe a little bit of a delay to actually open the hangar. Yeah, here it goes. So this thing is fully pressurized as well. So a bunch of oxygen farms, a bunch of oxygen tanks, as you can see. Enough room to bring down a small vessel. So, you know, very, very practical ship design here. So, you know, it's a colonization ship with these drop ships. So you can imagine going out with a drill ship and putting a bunch of resources, refining it up, and then assembling the components. And, you know, this would be a perfect place to drop down a small drill ship vessel to easily access the main cargo. So very, very nice. Let's close this up. And let's go on to the bridge quarters, my friends. The final room that we'll be checking out. An incredible amount of detail. That's beautiful. It actually waits. It's forcing me to wait in order to keep the rest of the ship pressurized so I can take off my helmet. So my friends, this would be the main flight room. Another beautiful vista point to check out your general area. Look down onto a planet, maybe some asteroids, some moons. Just a beautiful glass design, which may not make it too formidable for a pirate attack of some kind, but it sure does make it look extremely beautiful. So as you can see, some more configurable LCD panels, and here is the main... Oh, that would not be the main cockpit. I guess this would be the scout, sort of. I could have Bear sit up here and sort of look around, be some of my pirate scout. So yes, everything you might need here on the HUD, from your oxygen generators to your hydro thrusters to your batteries to your reactors to your jump drives and to the the drop sequence for the landers that are down there. So this thing actually weighs quite a bit, so let's check it out and see how fast it is. Oh my god. Incredibly fast. I was not expecting this. Let's see how it handles. Oh god, it turns really well too. Wow, incredible. God, what a beautiful and gosh darn sci-fi looking design. Alright, let's check out the stopping speeds. We got up to 100 meters per second rather quick. Stopping speeds aren't bad. This thing looks really big and really heavy, but it's only weighing in at 10 million kilograms, so actually quite agile. It does have 152 gyroscopes. So we're coming to a stop. You can also keep this thing going at a slow, maybe 40 meters per second, and continue to work and continue to move around the ship and do some of your daily activities. Flying to the drop zone. So this is what makes this thing just so gosh darn cool. A very accessible way to get to it. So all you gotta do is go down here, and there are some hangar doors which can be either retracted or extended through this solar panel, through this control panel right here. So as you can see, we got the extend and the retract. So right now it is extended, it is all ready to go. So all we got to do is jump down here and get in the escape pod. So there are no connectors connecting it, which, you know, you could probably do that and it'd make it a lot easier to, you know, move resources in and out of this thing. But for the moment, we are pretty much ready to go. So as you can see, we are facing towards the planet. These little dropship have ion as well as atmospheric thrusters. So yes, all we got to do is give it a press of the button 1, and that will turn on your ion and just your ion thrusters to be able to get to the planet, and then you can turn on your atmospheric ones. So we've been disconnected. So yes, my friends, a very impressive ship design along with a very impressive dropship design. So this thing sets you up with a couple things you might need, along with some cargo capacity, some solar panels for a little self-sufficiency down there on the planet, along with some oxygen farms. So yes, my friends, I highly suggest you guys go out and check this ship out in the description. The maker of the ship is due the utmost admiration and respect for building such a beautiful vanilla design. So once again, you guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. This is Luke the Duke, and good night, and good luck.